to make those, and that might be a little bit interesting. So we need knödelbröd. Then we need these like these things here. Then how much? I'm not sure how much we should even make. Then we need graukäse. I don't have great. Actually, I did buy great cheese. So we have great cheese and gorgonzola. So this. We need bread here. Then butter, eggs, flour. Then we need not this. We need this. Okay, so let's read this first. So we're supposed to fry the butter a bit and then put it into the bread. And those we're supposed to mix those with eggs and with great cheese. How am I supposed to mix this? So I just cut them smaller and then I mix them? Huh. Let's see if this is hot enough now. It is. Let's put in the cookies. Okay. I'm supposed to grate them? Really? Wait, but I'm just mixing them. So there's no point. I don't have to grate them when I mix them, right? Right? Like if I'm gonna mix them after, then what's the point of grating them first? I'm just gonna cut them up a little. Grating them makes them small. Yes, grating them makes them small, but it's a lot more effort than just cutting them smaller. Yeah, but if you grate carrots for a carrot cake, then you don't mix the grated carrots afterwards. I'm just gonna cut them. Pretty sure it makes no sense to grate them. Okay, so we need a bowl. And we're just gonna take this bowl here. So here's the thing. How many of these do we have? We have 500 grams and we're supposed to only have 100 grams. So we're just gonna do this recipe times 5. And we're gonna freeze this stuff too. So everything times 5. So let's just cut this open here. This might be something. This might be something interesting. Should I wear... Dude, am I supposed to wear gloves when I do this? I don't want to be like all purple afterwards or red. Because this is some intense color right there. I feel like I should be wearing gloves when I do this. So I'm not gonna be purple for the rest of my days. Oh my god. Hey guys, we might be wearing gloves for this one. Once we get them out of here. Get out! Thank you. Okay. My hands are already stained. Oh no! Quick! Wash hands! Okay. Let's get some gloves for these guys. Okay. Guys, using gloves after you have cleaned your hands is really annoying when your hands are wet. Stop laughing! Stop it, Twitch chat! Why are you laughing at me? God damn it, Jack! Don't make fun of me. I'm a surgeon now, okay? I'm gonna operate. I'm gonna operate on this root bead now, okay? And you can't stop me. I just need to find something first. Okay, so we're cutting them up first, okay? We're gonna be doing some cutting up. Ugh. Okay. I mean, we probably don't have to cut them that small if we're just gonna be mixing them, right? Oh no! Depends how good my mixer is, I guess. Ooh, I could put it in my actual mixer instead of using the... Huh. Actually, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should, because I have like a mixer, or I have like this thing, this like, you know, hand mixer. I think a hand mixer might be better. Because if I use a mixer, then maybe it's too tiny. Maybe it's mixed too much then. I think I'm using the hand mixer. I'm just randomly cutting them up a little. Have you ever seen anyone cut root bead as awesome as I just did? Also, I'm so thankful. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I talked to my boyfriend yesterday. Because my boyfriend is actually pretty good at cooking, yeah? And I'm not. So anyway, yesterday I was like talking to my boyfriend. I was like, hey, I'm gonna be cooking knödel. And then I told him like which ones I'm cooking. And then I told him I'm gonna be making these ones here with root bead. And I'm gonna be honest here, I didn't know what root bead looks like. So I was asking him where in the grocery store I'm gonna be finding them. So I was like, okay, and I'm gonna buy them in the vegetable aisle. And he was like, yes. And then I said like, and they're gonna be looking like red vegetables. And he was like, you know what? They might actually have already like pre-cooked ones next to the fresh what is it called? Like next to the basil and stuff. And I was like, oh, really? Like pre-cooked? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, why do I buy them pre-cooked? And he's like, well, otherwise you need to cook them. It's gonna take a long time. I was like, oh. So then I went to the grocery store and I bought the pre-cooked ones because if my boyfriend wouldn't have told me, I probably wouldn't have bought pre-cooked ones. And then this would have taken forever. So thank the Lord that conversation happened. Otherwise, this wouldn't have worked very well. Probably. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Griffin. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Wait, you gifted him 3 months? Wait, that's awesome. 3 months, just like that? What the hell? Thank you so much, Homeslice. That is super awesome of you. Thank you. So, now we need to cut some onions. What else do we need to cut? Onions? That's it. Okay. So we're gonna take these off. Yeah. Maybe I should have done this on a wooden cutting board. I feel like this wooden cutting board is gonna be purple now forever. But it is what it is. I thought I was dying. Yeah, that is true. All of my Tupperware is orange because of tomato sauce. But let's be honest here, like the stupid Tupperware is like you wash it one time with like it really feels like this, okay? So you eat like tomato sauce, like pasta with tomato sauce, and then you know that if you're gonna put this empty plate where there's a little bit of tomato sauce into the dishwasher, then all the plastic is gonna be orange afterwards. So you're like, you know what? I just bought this Tupperware recently, so I'm just gonna clean the plate a little bit first before I put it into the dishwasher, yeah? So you're cleaning it off a little, and it looks like there's no tomato sauce left. You put it into the dishwasher, you wash the dishes, you open it up, everything's orange. And you're just like, what? Where did this tomato sauce come from? I feel like at this point, there's like a huge conspiracy going on. I'm telling you. So here's the thing, right? I have this theory. I have the theory that the dishwashing companies are working with the Tupperware companies, okay? And the Tupperware was lasting too long, so people didn't buy new stuff. People bought Tupperware one time, and then they didn't buy new ones because it lasted forever, right? So Tupperware was like, oh, this sucks, we want our people to buy new Tupperware, you know? We need the customers to buy more. What are we gonna do about this? And then they called the dishwashing company and they were like, you know what? Could you just put some orange color into your dishwashers and just make sure that there's always gonna be a little bit of orange in that water? And the dishwasher company was like, of course you can do that, Tupperware. Of course we'll do that. As long as you just give us a couple $1 million. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. And this is how it is now, guys. I'm telling you. Yeah. Eat it. If you don't trust me, then just call your dishwasher company. They are finally exposed, okay? I got them, knew it. So, anyway, we need to cut some onions. We need to cut 250 grams of onions. Wait, how much is this? Did I not buy enough onions? Oh, this is 500 grams. Do you have more onions? Uh-oh. Because I'm pretty sure we need onions for all of the... maybe I didn't buy enough. Thank you so much for 2 months, Express. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Don't be surprised if your dishwasher self-destructs overnight to get rid of the evidence. Oh no, I shouldn't have said this out loud. Oh no. So the cookies are looking good, guys. Cookies are looking pretty good. Look, looking good, right? They probably are really good. Maybe. Where did I put them? I'm gonna have to let them cool off a little. I'm gonna have to close it a little bit more, otherwise I'm gonna run against it. Oh, come on, just stay open. There you go. Yeah, they're huge cookies actually. Big cookies. Yeah, it smells super good. Fresh cookies. So, let's cut some onions. $250 grams. I think I'm just gonna cut all of the onions because I need them anyway for later, for the other ones. So I might as well just do the cutting one time. So, you know what I mean? So I only have to cry once instead of crying multiple times. So. You know, the good thing about wearing glasses is that sometimes when you cut onions, it's not actually making you cry because of the glasses being a very good protection, you know? Sometimes. I didn't realize that you could use gorgonzola as well for this instead of the grey cheese, and I probably wouldn't have bought grey cheese. Because I always feel like grey cheese doesn't taste like that much. At least the white part doesn't. The yellow part does. But the white part, I feel like it doesn't taste like that much. I don't remember if we worked or if she was full of shit. I mean, maybe that works. Who knows? That's possible. Yeah. Okay, looking good. Okay. I'm really bad at onion cutting, so this is gonna take me forever, but don't mind me. Don't mind me taking an hour to cut the onions. Yeah, my glasses are thick enough to prevent me from crying, guys. Of course. So I'm supposed to cut them in like cubes because they're not gonna be mixed or anything. They're not gonna be like cooked directly. Actually, I frying them a little at the start. I remember now. So maybe it's not gonna be too bad if they're not super tiny. Do you have to cut them here too, or do you just cut them out like this? No, they're not gonna be cubes like that. Oh my god, onions are too difficult. How do you deal with this stuff? How do you cut onions? I don't know, guys. This is so hard. Cutting onions is too hard, man. Okay, well this somehow worked. Ish. It worked ish. Okay, this bottom part didn't work, but whatever. We're gonna figure that out eventually. This bottom part, we're just gonna YOLO this one. Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong cutting set. Come on. Why is it so hard? Two hours later, I have cut one onion. Half an onion, not even one, just half. And I feel like this is too big as well. Oh no, guys. This is not even tiny enough, I don't think. It needs to be even tinier than this. Whatever, this has to be tiny enough. I'm not gonna cut it tiny. I'm not gonna go smaller than this. If this is not tiny enough, well then. Then it's just gonna be how it's gonna be. What if I use this thing? You think that's faster? Why is it still on? Like, I have this one thingy here. Maybe this works. this thing here? Do you think this works? Do you think this cuts onions? How does this... Do you think this cuts onions, guys? I don't think this cuts onions. I think this just does... It does, but then I have to cut it first, right? How would I do this? Because if I just do it like this, then it's just one slice. But do you have to just cut it like this first? And then use it? What do you think? That didn't work, guys. Guys, that didn't work. Okay, this is a bad idea. Okay, this might actually work, but only if I cut it sideways first. Shit, some of my onions fell into the root bead. Oops. Okay, let's just cut it normally. We're cutting it normally. Oops. Okay, this is the worst. So we're gonna have to cut this like a billion times until it's small enough. But don't worry. We have the time, you know? We have all the time in the world. Half the onions are falling on the floor, by the way. Half the onions are actually in the floor. Yeah, these are not very tiny. These are not very tiny cubes. This is more of like a very big cube. But whatever. I mean, onions are good, right? So if you bite into your dumpling and you taste a little bit of onion, so what? What's the problem with that? Okay. Okay. Let's keep on cutting. God, this never ends, guys. It never ends. There's so many onions. Wait, this is the wrong side. No, never mind. It's fine. It's just falling apart, unfortunately. God, I hate onions! Oh no, this is where I'm supposed to cut. Oh man. I did it wrong again! Why are onions so difficult? This is like rocket science. Actually like rocket science, guys. It's like rocket science. We were supposed to cut on this side. Think. Maybe. Who knows? Well, don't worry. Maybe we'll figure this out eventually. No one was born an onion cutting king. It requires great practice. We will figure it out eventually. Buy them pre-cut. Man, that would be so nice if they would sell pre-cut onions. I would buy that so fast. They would make so much money with pre-cut onions. They really should. They should work on that. Twitch chat, we should start a company. The pre-cut onion company. Now we just need to come up with a name for the company, guys. What are we gonna call it? Wait, it already exists? I've never seen that in my life. I've literally never seen that in my life. Oh my god. Dude, people are so like, who buys pre-cut onions? Oh my god, who does that? Oh no. I can't actually believe that actually exists and people are buying it. It was a lie. I would never buy pre-cut onions. Why would I ever buy pre-cut onions? I mean, I'm really bad at cutting them, but I would still rather cut them myself than buy pre-cut onions. Okay, don't worry, we'll do it correctly this time. So we have to cut in here, right? What do you think about this? No, we do have to cut in here, no? Or is it here after all? I think it's here. Didn't I do this the last time? I think I did. Then everything fell apart. I feel like I did this the last time. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Don't ask me, okay? I already have forgotten. I feel like there's more onions on the floor than there's in this bowl. Oh no! Why is cutting onions so hard? So taste a cookie soon before they're cold. Okay, after I cut the onions, I'm gonna taste a cookie. Nation, silly! Nein, kaufen wir nicht, aber danke trotzdem. Außerdem glaube ich nicht, dass der noch zeitlich ankommt, wenn ich mir den jetzt bestelle. Ich glaube nicht, dass mir das gerade hilft, wenn ich den jetzt bestelle. Oder denkst du schon? Meinst du, er kommt jetzt an in 10 Minuten? like the song. I feel like, is it a country song? It sounds a little bit country-y. And I like it. Yeah, this is like yeah, it's actually like Mythic the Nathris Massacre. That's what's happening with these onions. And they're not dodging the knife very well. These onions are not very good at dodging. They wouldn't be able to survive Mythic the Nathris for sure. So now you're here again, knocking at my door. Thanks for the 4 months, Creason. Appreciate that. So. Guys, I know you're always very upset when I use a knife.
How many gifted subs for shirtless stream?
1 second, just getting all the onions from the floor. Thank you so much for the donation. Rifle. Rifle. Did you steal the credit card from your mother? Or did you mix up the website with a different website? Or maybe you never learned how to speak to women? Is that the problem? Maybe it's not the age, maybe it's just the lack of interactions with female human beings? But you know what? I'm gonna give you like a free tip. If you think, like if you feel like you're into like a woman and you wanna like talk to that woman, okay? Then think about what you wanna tell her and then try it out on a stranger in real life. Okay? So go to a stranger in real life and then say whatever you wanted to say in your head and see how she reacts, okay? And then you'll know if this is something that is a good thing to say or not so much. Okay, maybe don't say it to like real women in real life because I feel sorry for those women then maybe. Maybe ask your mom first. Maybe ask your mom first. Because those poor women, I don't want them to be randomly approached by someone like, you know, saying this kind of stuff, so maybe just ask your mom. I think that might be the best course of action. That might be the best thing to do. Just see what your mom says. I tend to give them way too much credit. Guess I'm a little too empathetic. Don't need to waste my time trying to prove I'm enough for you. I just happen to make it a habit. I was just fine before I met you. Don't think that Jimmy. Oh no. No, you cannot do that, Foxtrot. No, you cannot. Hey girl, hey. Oh no. Thank you so much for 2 months. Boomkins are broken. Thank you very much. Man, your name! You need to rename ASAP. Don't tell everyone that Boomkins are broken. Rename! You need to rename right now. Don't tell them our secret. You're getting us nerfed. Broken good or broken bad? Let's just say they're brokenly bad. Man, it's actually really sad that all the people who are watching my stream can't actually help me out with cutting my onions, because every single one that is watching my stream would be cutting those onions so much better than I am cutting them. And I am just it's just so unfortunate that you guys can't cut them for me, because since all of you are like cutting experts and you know exactly how to cut onions perfectly, it's actually such a shame that you can't just help me out like that, you know? Such a shame. If only you would be able to cut those onions perfectly for me. So, okay, we have onions. One second. Okay. So, do we need this cutting? I think we need this cutting board still. Let's just clean up a little. There's onions everywhere. Oh no! Okay, let's taste a cookie. One cookie. Okay, maybe they were a little bit like too long in the oven. Okay, maybe not. Looks like they're still soft inside. Yeah, maybe a little bit too long on like the corners. Butter and sugar. So good actually. Yeah, I think I should just cook them a little bit less or bake them a bit less. They're still soft on the inside, but I think they should be a little bit softer. Oh yeah, you're right. The frozen ones are gonna be a bit thicker, yeah. You're right, you're right. Undercooked cookies leads to worms. I think that's something that your mom tells you so you don't eat the dough out of the bowl. But I'm pretty sure you're not getting worms from undercooked cookies. You might get diarrhea though. Maybe you do get diarrhea. It's because of the eggs and salmonella. But you can get, like, eggs giving you salmonella is something that can happen with anything. I mean, think about tiramisu. Tiramisu has eggs and it's not cooked, right? So theoretically, tiramisu could give you the salmonella too, right? There's a lot of food that has uncooked eggs in it, right? I mean, yeah, you can make tiramisu without eggs. You can also make the cookies without eggs, I guess. But yeah, I think eggs are really at least in Europe, I don't know how it is. I know that in America their eggs are somehow handled differently. Because for example in Europe our eggs are being stored out, like not in the fridge. And that is something that you can't do in the US because somehow the shell, like the actual shell of the egg is being treated differently somehow. The eggs are being washed, yeah. So apparently the eggs are being washed in the US, but in Europe they're not being washed. I've put some stuff with a cursor logo.
Don't hide the tears, cause I know you're breaking. All this love and all this pain you've given.
Thank you so much for gifting us up 2,000ish. Thank you so much. Welcome to IMSI. No, I'm not saying that. I never said that you have issues eating raw eggs. I'm saying that you are washed, like, you can't store the eggs outside of the fridge because your eggs are being washed, like the outside of the egg is being washed, and in Europe they're not washed, so they keep their, like, whatever it is they have, the round, the eggs, they have some sort of thing with the shell that makes them stay not spoiled for longer. But if you wash that shell, then it needs to be put into the fridge, otherwise it's gonna go bad. Anti-magic shell, yeah. Okay.
Now the summer lies on
How to start a recipe page? You should cook them in water. Oh yeah. So, you talk about knödel, right? So we're gonna be making knödel now, which is like some sort of dumpling. We're gonna make 3 different types. Depends. We're gonna start with one type first. What's the time? Okay, so it is 4 p.m. We're gonna start with Ronenknödel, which is dumplings with root beet. Okay, on this one here. This. So we're supposed to put these. With the onions, we need to fry first a little. Okay, I'm supposed to mix this with 2 eggs. Actually, times 5, so 10 eggs. Oh my god, that's gonna be so many eggs though. 10 eggs, really? There's gonna be so much dough. Holy. I don't even know if I have that many. I don't know. Do I even have that many eggs? That's so many. Oh, we have a lot of eggs actually. Okay, just kidding. We have enough. Let's use these first. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay, so do you think we can mix this in here with a mixer, hand mixer? I think we can, right? Let me turn off the light here. Okay, let's just see if we can mix this properly. Thank you so much for 4 months, Rishi. Thank you so much. Welcome back. How are you? So, and the... Okay. 10 of them. We actually have fresh eggs here. They're from a work colleague of my boyfriend. Has like a tiny little farm. And they have chickens, and they always just give us eggs for free. So we have a lot of very fresh eggs from a tiny little farm. I'm supposed to mix the beetroot with the eggs. So I'm just gonna put the eggs in and then I'm gonna mix it, you know? I could also do it the other way around, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Guess it's better when there's a little bit of liquid, so it mixes better. Probably. Okay, so keep these so they can put the eggs in this one. Okay, let's try to mix this now. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Oops. wants beer. Okay. Oh, I'm a bit scared. Okay, I think it works. Look how nice it looks. Okay, well that was fast. It looks like they're mixed. Seems fine to me. Cool. How convenient. Thank you so much for stopping, Brysa. Thank you so much. Welcome. Hey, Tom. Yeah, this is Venfear food. It's Ronenknödel. It actually does look like raspberry ice cream, yeah. It looks so much like raspberries, yeah. That is so true. Cursed raspberries. Okay. So now we're supposed to... I'm gonna have to clean this up. Now we're supposed to cook the onions. Not all of the onions though, just 250 grams. Let's see it. Damn it, no, this is a bad idea. I need to put it in a different one. That was a perfect hit, guys. We somehow managed. We somehow managed to hit this in perfectly. Guess we're watching this too. So, 250 grams. Oh well, that's already too much. Was it 250 grams? Yeah. Yeah, 250. Cool. So, then we need some butter. Okay. There's not much butter left from our cookies. Really not much left. Okay. So we do this. Then we need the bread. Oh, and I need to put the cheese in as well. I'll do that afterwards. So we need how much bread? We need That's a lot of bread. I wonder if I can fit everything in this bowl. I don't know if I can fit everything in this bowl. We'll see. Should be fine, should be fine. So after this, I kind of wanted to make Ronenknödel as well. But we're gonna have to see if we have enough eggs and stuff for that one, because we used so many eggs for this one. I think I only have a few, I still have some left. So we're gonna have to see. We still have some onions too though. So maybe we're fine. So. Okay. I don't know if I have enough space for all of these dumplings in my freezer, but we'll see. So. Should we use both of these? How much do we need cheese? 50 grams, so 5 times 5, 250 grams. Let's just take half and half. Yeah, let's take half and half, why not? Oh, it's an ink. Oh no, it's almost out of battery. Oh no. Please don't run out of battery. I need your scale, I need you. So 250 grams. How much is this gonna be? 140 now. So we take 140 gray cheese, and then we take 110 of this cheese. More. Okay, perfect. So. Hey Justin! Dungeons! Play Dungeons! Knödel one, that's just bread. This is just old bread. Yeah, it's a Corsair oven mitt actually. It is a Corsair oven mitt. So this should be almost fine enough, the onions. Since I didn't cut them very small, since I'm like bad at onion cutting, we're just gonna make sure we cook them long enough so they're not gonna be too annoying when eating. But it should be fine. I mean, so knödelbrot is just bread cut in pieces, and it's old bread. There's nothing else added to it. I'm pretty sure croutons usually have like stuff added to them, like they're fried in butter, right? I think they're fried or like toasted. But this is just old bread. Just bread, nothing else. There's nothing else added to it. So this is not toasted or anything. It's just cut in pieces, and then that's it. Thank you so much for tier 2 subs, Elixir. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Thank you very much. Welcome, 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 welcome. Is it normal to eat those as snack? No, they're supposed to be a normal meal. Usually, I think they can be eaten as like a main course or as like a first course, you know? And sometimes you eat them in like you have like one of a kind. So it's called like a bis or a tris. Or you have like 2 different kinds of a knödel, or you have 3 different kinds. And then you just eat it as like a first course or as a main course, whatever you feel like. And you usually just eat them with butter and that's it. Like usually you don't eat much. You can also use, sometimes people eat them as a side to like meat. But then usually it's not these kind of dumplings. Usually you just have the simpler ones. Like you can have dumplings without like anything extra added, just like with the bread and like the onions and those ingredients without anything that tastes like too much, you know. And then you eat it as a side for meat. But usually if you add root beet, then it's not a side anymore. Then usually you eat it as its own thing. Because then it tastes like too much, right? So it's too much taste for a side. So, okay, I think the onions are fine. Too much taste. Yeah, if you want a side, like something is like a side dish, then you don't want it to taste like too much, right? Because otherwise it's just going to be overpowering the main thing, whatever you're eating. So usually if you have knödel as a side dish, you don't want it to be like root beet knödel. Then usually it's just like normal ones without anything added to it, you know? But yeah, the main ingredients for knödel is just the bread, onions, eggs, and a little bit of flour, and sometimes you put a little bit of milk if it's otherwise too dry, and that's it. I think like that's just like the base ingredients, and then you add other stuff to it depending on which ones you want. Hey, Avenue. So depending on if you want cheese ones, you put cheese in it. If you want root beet, you put root beet. Otherwise, you put spinach as well. You can make spinach ones too. So we're supposed to add all of this bread now. Okay, let's see if this works out, guys. We're just gonna put it all in here. I'm not sure if we're gonna fit this. I'm gonna have to put on some gloves again so we can mix this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be purple for the rest of my life. So we don't want to be purple for the rest of our lives. Of course, I'm gonna make enough for all of you. Of course. What is purple? Root beet. The purple stuff is root beet. Root beet actually smells really good. It's also really good as like a salad. As a side. I really like it. It looks so much like raspberries. It's so colorful. It's actually insane how much color there is in this beet. Okay, we need to add more. Still not enough. Come on, don't fall over. I can't touch you with this glove.
Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on applying the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams.
Man, how big is this bowl supposed to be for all of this to fit inside here? This is already a pretty big bowl and it still doesn't fit properly.
Turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. The memories spark to motivate and make the industry shake. We break the bars with the breaks. I'm talking one chance at best. Yes, the intentions for the culture keep the brushes.
Thank you so much for 3 months, Brotherhood. Thank you so much. Welcome back. And thanks for subbing Chronicle. Thank you so much for the primes. I appreciate that. Thanks again for the tier 2 subs, Alexon. That is actually so nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I can imagine that this was used for as an actual dye. Like, I totally believe you. Cause this color seems incredible. This probably can color anything. Shit, there's some pretty big parts of root beet still in it. Shit, we didn't mix it all properly, guys, but whatever. Still gonna taste good, I guess. Doesn't have to be mixed all the way. Whatever. I don't think that's gonna be the end of the world. Okay, we still have to put more bread. And then we also have to put the onions at some point. Red popcorn. Well, not quite, not quite. Vi spelar med Kim Sassen. Ja, da hat die wirklich nur für ein Bowlight. Da mag ich ja Bowlight einladen. Roasted beets, huh? I've never had them roasted. That sounds interesting though. What do you mean it's the only bearable way to eat beets? What do you mean? Okay. So let's add some onions. Take off this glove. Oh man, I guess we have to take off this glove too. So I'm gonna add the onions and then we add the cheese. And then we're gonna mix it all again. And we still need to add a little bit of bread actually. Still not enough bread. So, oh my god. Okay, so we need to add all this cheese. I guess we just cut it a bit smaller. With an actual knife. Ooh, cheese knife. Let's add this first. Then we add this cheese as well. Cheese knife is too small. We need a bigger cheese knife. It needs to be bigger. So okay, now we need a little bit of bread still. What else? Oh, flour as well, true. Well, let's just see if we can mix this all first before we add anything else. Woo! Here, Maya, what's up? How are you doing today? Happy Friday. The knife has holes because it's a cheese knife. I always do that. Plug wow. I swear to God, whenever I'm hungry, I watch like cooking videos and stuff. I don't know why, but that's just what I do. make sure we mix it a bit with the cheese. So the cheese mixes properly. This is Ronenknödel. It's not done yet though, obviously. This is just, I'm working on it. Thank you so much for 2 months, rotes Gummibrot. Dankeschön. Danke, danke, danke. Man, this glove just doesn't want to stick. Doesn't want to stay where it is. Okay. So let's add a little bit more bread. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many Knödel. So many. Oh my god, this is gonna be difficult without touching it with my glove. So I don't do cooking streams very often. I do them once in a while though. Whenever I feel like I haven't done a cooking stream in a while. Whenever people come into my chat and say, hey Naguura, you haven't done a cooking stream in forever. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's do a cooking stream. I don't know how many knödel we're gonna be making. Depending on how many we can make from the dough that we are making right now. Well, okay, that didn't help. Well. You know it, Dapper Dodo, you know it. Okay, so the dough is already looking pretty good. We're just gonna be adding some parsley and some salt and some flour. God, it's actually exhausting to mix this. Okay, so a little bit of flour. Gonna wing the flour just as much as I feel like. Okay, maybe a bit more. Okay, that's enough. And then we still need to cut the parsley as well. Oh my god, there's so much. No. Let's clean this up first. Otherwise it's gonna be purple everywhere. Nancy. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So now we're cutting this a bit. That's a lot of parsley. Okay, so we're just gonna get the leaves off a little. It smells so good. Rabbit, it's parsley. What the? Rabbit food? How can you not like parsley? Unless you don't want your food to taste like anything. If you don't like your food tasting like something, then I mean, I guess that makes sense. Then I wouldn't like parsley either. I'm leaving the stems because I'm not gonna need parsley for anything else. And it's just gonna go bad anyway because I'm not cooking anything in the near future that requires parsley. So I'm just gonna be taking the good stuff, you know? Because what's the point of taking the stems when I'm then not gonna be using everything anyway? It's like when people shame you that you don't eat the crust of your pizza. I mean, listen, I like pizza crust, but if I'm not that hungry that I would be able to eat the whole pizza, like if I know for a fact I'm not gonna be eating the whole thing, then I'm gonna not stuff myself with crust, and then I won't be able to eat the actual pizza. You know what I mean? So I'd rather leave the crust, and if I'm done with my pizza and I'm actually still hungry, well then I can eat the crust. You know what I mean? I'm just setting priorities. Who eats parsley stems? Yeah, I don't know, man. Apparently my Twitch chat. Apparently my Twitch chat eats parsley stems. I mean, maybe I would too, but only if I'm really out of options, you know? Like if I don't have any proper parsley anymore and there's only stems left, then it's like, maybe? Or maybe if I'm lazy and I CBA removing them. That would be the other time. If I don't feel like removing them, then, you know, maybe. Not sure if I should put all of the parsley, because if we want to make, is there even parsley in Naguura? Or is there might be Schnittlauch in that one. At this point I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to check. Because if there's no parsley in Naguura, then I can just use all of this for these guys here. Oh, it smells so good. Parsley actually smells so good. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually gonna see it. Naguura. There.
Ja, hallo,
Oh yeah, it is actually Schnittlauch. Perfect, then we use other parsley for this one. Thank you so much for subbing, BJ. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's put that in. Then we're probably need some salt. How much salt? We're just gonna wing it. Was there enough salt? A bit more. We can just salt the water as well, right? Okay, we salt the water. Thank you so much for 3 months, Samsung. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So. Okay, one more time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be preparing the actual thing where I put this. Then I don't have to get my gloves off one more time. Let's just do this in one go. I just need to find something where I put these. There's so much cookie dough. I don't know if I can fit those anywhere. Maybe I just put... Ah, shit, where did I put them? Guys, where do I put those? We need more lasagna trays. Okay, we're gonna use this lasagna tray. Perfect.
Welcome to the Naguura show.
Yeah, I don't have any more cutting boards. Otherwise, I would use a cutting board. I only have 2 cutting boards. One I need and one I use for the cookie dough. Thank you so much for subbing, Carlix. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So let's mix this. I might have to add some more flour, but we will see how this dough is looking afterwards. Hey Peo, what's up? How are you doing?
Welcome, friend.
You ever gonna join me on my cooking stream? You and I, we will be cooking something great together. Thank you so much for subbing the Ujo. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. For sure. Oh yeah. Can you imagine Twitch chat? Peo and I cooking stream? That would be some content, huh? Shit. We are cooking knödel. It's basically some form of dumplings with root beef. That's why it's purple. There's root beef in it and bread, eggs, what else? Flour, onions, parsley, salt. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and cheese. There's cheese in it as well. Okay. Man, if only stirring this wouldn't be so exhausting. Oh my god, this is like a whole workout. And those gloves don't make it any easier. But I don't want to be purple for the rest of my life, so I guess it's the only way. Oh my god, look how inconvenient this is. Okay, I think we're looking good. Guys, I think we can start forming some knödel now. Okay, let's go. Or maybe they're a bit... Shit, I feel like I have to do this with my hands. I'm not sure if I even can do this with these gloves. I can, I guess. Should I add a little bit more flour? There's a lot of parsley in that one. Whatever. Oh no. Half the dough is on my floor, guys. It is what it is. There's no chili in it, no. There are onions in it though. We do have onions. Cringe size gloves? Excuse me? Why would that be cringy? How can the glove size be cringy? I'm a bit confused. We did add salt, yes? No, I can't just remove the gloves. I'm gonna be so purple. I don't want to be purple forever. And it seems to be working just fine with the gloves too. So, we're good. I might have to add a little bit of flour though. Ah, nah, it's fine.
Please don't leave my room again. You're the only thing that made me feel like this year is still worth living. I wish I didn't have to write a song about how everyone here hates me. So I'll drown in my mistakes that I can't fix.
What the hell, Sakir? The traditional knödel isn't purple, right? Well, this is not... So, when it comes to knödel, there's lots of different versions of knödel. There actually is not like one knödel. If someone says, I'm gonna be cooking knödel, then the other person would be asking which ones. Like, there's not one way. They're all different kinds, you know? And the ones that I am making, they are traditional. They are Ronenknödel. They're traditional too. They're maybe not as common though as some of the other ones. I think the most common ones here where I live are Speckknödel. That's with speck, which is similar to bacon basically. So it is made out of bread, eggs, milk, parsley, flour and speck, which is similar to bacon but not the same. And those are some big ones too. I'm making some big ones. I feel like I should make them all the same size so they all cook evenly. And the first ones that I made were so big, so I was like, whatever. They're just gonna be all this size now. Yeah, they're called Ronenknödel, and the main ingredient is root beet. No, they're not gnocchi. Listen, guys, you just don't know these things. I can explain it a million times, and you still can't compare it to anything else, okay? They are not something that you might know. If you don't know what knödel is, then you don't know what this is. And you're just gonna have to Google it. It's not like anything else. Like, it's not like gnocchi or like, I don't know what else. Just Google the word knödel, and then you will see what it is. It's like, it's a bunch of different kinds. These ones are made with root beet, but there's also different ones with cheese or with spinach or with certain meat. But yeah, they're not like anything else. Like, it's not like they're gnocchi. Obviously, gnocchi look completely different. I'm not sure if you've ever seen gnocchi before in your life, but that's not it. Thank you so much for 2 months, Calhim. Thank you so much. So, what we're gonna do now, I think I'm just gonna put them on top of each other. No, it's also not like meatballs. Meatballs are something completely different. The only thing that they have in common with meatballs is that they're both, they have the same form. But that's the only difference. And the only similarity, I mean. Everything else completely different. Yeah, I made enough for the whole raid. We need to kill Mythic Denafrius, so I figured I'm just gonna make some knödel for our raiders, you know? 2000 is. Oh no. Actually, yes, I would call them bread balls. If I have to rename them for whatever reason, then I would call them bread balls. Yeah. Because the main ingredient is like the bread, right? The reason why they're red is because there's root beet in it. Beet balls? The beets are cooked, yes. They are cooked. So what's the time? Theoretically, I wanted to make 2 more different kinds of knödel. Depends how long we have. What's the time right now? I don't see it. Anyone got a wrist clock? Yes, you're cooking them afterwards. But they're actually very, very nice because you can freeze them. Like, you can freeze them now, like this. And then you just take them out of the freezer and you cook them in water for like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and they're good to eat. That's why this is such a common food that has been... I think the reason why this has been such a common food here is because you use old bread for this, right? Like the main ingredient is old bread. So I assume in the past they would just make this out of the old bread that they couldn't use for anything else. And then they just froze it and they ate it whenever. You know, that's like a very convenient food to make out of old bread that you wouldn't be able to use otherwise. I'm not German, no, I'm from South Tyrol. What do you typically... I explained that an hour ago. Well, I'm not reading all of the chat, I'm sorry that I explained it again. Couldn't talk. What do you typically make to go with the knödel? So if you eat them as like a main thing, if you eat knödel as their own thing, you know, then you usually just eat it with, depending on which ones they are. Like these ones, I think you sometimes can make like a cheese sauce that you put over, or you can just eat them with hot butter and parmesan. That works as well. But yeah, most knödel are just eaten with parmesan usually and hot butter. So you just you just grate parmesan over it, and then you pour the butter over. But some of them are also eaten in soup. For example, Ronenknödel. Those are also dumplings, but they are like pressed down and they're fried first.